She a bitch. She's trying to act cool with her bodyguard, but she can't do. She can't even punch right. She a put. Okay, bitch. You can't fight for shit. Ain't you a bitch?
Little stupid bitch trying to come for me and my sister.
Yeah, bitch.
Lil Tay isn't holding back this time. After staying low for a while, she's back with a vengeance, slamming Bhad Babie and warning her she'll smack the shit out of her. But what led to this fiery exchange? Is there more going on behind the scenes than just online drama? And why is Lil Tay stepping back into the spotlight now with such a bold statement? Let's dive into the details. Lil Tay slams Bhad Babie. The feud between Lil Tay and Bhad Babie is a chaotic spectacle of internet drama, physical altercations, and relentless clout chasing. Spanning nearly a decade, their rivalry has evolved from childish insults to full-blown social media warfare, perfectly encapsulating the absurdity of online fame. The bad blood between them dates back to 2018, when a now infamous Coachella incident escalated tensions between Bhad Babie and Lil Vicky, a social media personality infamous for cultural appropriation and her exaggerated blaccent. According to reports, the fight stemmed from accusations that Lil Vicky and Lil Tay had used a racial slur against one of Bhad Babie's friends. While no evidence of the slur surfaced, tensions boiled over when Bhad Babie sprinted toward Lil Vicky and threw punches before being separated by bystanders. The altercation was captured on video, fueling headlines and social media chatter. Lil Tay, then just 9 years old, inserted herself into the drama with a viral video rant that shocked viewers. In the clip, the preteen unleashed a barrage of expletives. Broke ass, but you can't fight for shit and you a beat. Go back to beating up your mom on Dr. Phil. She mocked Bhad Babie's financial status, sneering, how a girl gonna talk about Gucci flip-flops when you can only afford tank tops, while flaunting wads of cash. The video's most jarring aspect was its depiction of a child using hyper-adult language, sparking widespread criticism of Lil Tay's guardians for exploiting her. Bhad Babie, no stranger to controversy, leaned into her bad girl persona. She dismissed Lil Tay's rant as attention-seeking and continued promoting her music, which often glorified delinquency and materialism. Meanwhile, Lil Tay's career as the youngest flexer imploded amid allegations of parental exploitation and a custody battle between her estranged parents. The feud lay dormant for years until March 2025, when Lil Tay, now 17, tweeted about her. Aspirations to win a Grammy. Bhad Babie responded with a dismissive comment, "Girl, shut the fuck up." This single remark reignited the rivalry, prompting Lil Tay to launch a scathing attack on X. On March 2nd, 2025, Lil Tay posted, "Bhad Babie for a constantly hides behind a screen or a bodyguard. You sure do have a lot to say on the internet, but got your ass beat by Lil Vicky in your own studio. I'll smack the shit out of you." She doubled down with another tweet. "I see you're still the clout-chasing ASB who's been obsessed with me since I was 9 years old. You're still a dumb AS with a bunch of botched surgeries." Lil Tay's post referenced unresolved grievances, including the 2018 fight and Bhad Babie's alleged avoidance of direct confrontation. She challenged Babie to meet in person. "Ducked me when I was 9, and you're still ducking, you bird ASBIH. You tweeted at me first by. Oh, so say that sh*t to my face. Pull up 6 p.m. ST. Bhad Babie responded cryptically. "I know you reaching out. You need my name for clout." Central to Lil Tay's 2025 tirade was the claim that Lil Vicky had beaten Bhad Babie in her own studio. This refers to a rumored 2018 altercation that allegedly occurred after the Coachella incident. While no verified footage exists, fans speculate it took place during a recording session for Bhad Babie's debut album. Lil Tay's confidence in repeating the claim suggests it holds weight in their personal narrative, though neither party has provided evidence. The original 2018 mall fight was triggered by accusations that Lil Tay and Lil Vicky used a racial slur against Bhad Babie's friend. Lil Vicky, who has faced criticism for appropriating black culture, including falsely claiming to be biracial, denied the allegation. The lack of evidence led many to view the claim as a pretext for clout-driven drama. Lil Tay's credibility took a hit in August 2023 when her Instagram account posted a statement claiming she and her brother had died. Hours later, another post alleged they'd been kidnapped. The situation was later clarified as a hack, with Lil Tay stating, "I want to make it clear that my brother and I are safe and alive, but I'm completely heartbroken and struggling to even find the right words to say. It's been a very traumatizing 24 hours." Bhad Babie's supporters revived this incident to discredit Lil Tay, with one user tweeting, "You faked a kidnapping for clout, stop it." The feud's 2025 revival sparked polarized reactions. Critics accused Lil Tay of desperation, tweeting, "Lil Tay is a super try-hard who will literally say anything for attention and money, and didn't this lil girl girl, just get out the hospital. These attention-starved PPL get on my guilty damn nerves. Others mock the age gap, noting that Bhad Babie is now a 21-year-old mother, while Lil Tay is a minor. I'm confused. Is a lady that has a child and grown AF supposed to fight a 17-year-old? Basically publicly commit a crime. Supporters of the individual praised them for standing their ground, noting that they had been holding on to this issue for a long time and deserved to speak up. Some also pointed out the contrast in the other person's career, suggesting it had taken a negative turn, from earlier public controversies to now engaging in online spats. Neutral observers found the feud rather absurd, comparing it to past drama and labeling it one of the most trivial conflicts in recent memory. Bhad Babie's career began with her 2016 Dr. Phil appearance, where her defiance and catchphrase catapulted her to meme fame. She signed with Atlantic Records, releasing High Bitch in 2017, which debuted on the Billboard Hot 100. However, her reputation has been marred by controversies, including a 2021 lawsuit accusing her of assaulting a TikToker and criticism for promoting cosmetic procedures to underage fans. In 2024, she joined OnlyFans, reportedly earning over $50 million. Lil Tay's rise in 2018 as the youngest flexer involved videos of her shouting profanities in luxury cars and mansions. Her career collapsed amid a custody battle between her parents and allegations that her brother, Jason Tien, exploited her for clout. The 2023 kidnapping hoax further damaged her credibility, leaving her struggling to rebuild her image. Despite Lil Tay's demands for a face-off, no physical altercation occurred. Legal risks played a role. Bhad Babie, as an adult, could face assault charges for fighting a minor. Additionally, both parties have histories of fabricating drama for engagement, leading observers to view the feud as a PR stunt. Bhad Babie's reliance on bodyguards further reduced the likelihood of direct confrontation. The Lil Tay versus Bhad Babie drama shows the paradox of internet fame. Both leverage shock value to build careers, Lil Tay through child exploitation and Bhad Babie through delinquency. With so much going on between the two, it's important to explore how the public's reactions are shaping the narrative. Public engagement and reactions. The feud between Lil Tay and Bhad Babie has ignited a firestorm of public discourse, blending outrage, skepticism, and dark humor. As these two internet personalities clash, the reactions from fans, critics, and casual observers reveal deeper societal concerns about child exploitation, the ethics of fame, and the performative nature of online drama. A significant portion of the public has condemned Bhad Babie for engaging in a feud with Lil Tay, emphasizing the age gap between the two. At 22 years old in 2025, Bhad Babie is a legal adult and a mother, while Lil Tay at 17 remains a minor. Critics argue that Bhad Babie's participation in the feud is ethically questionable, given the power dynamics and legal implications of an adult publicly sparring with a teenager. Social media users expressed discomfort with the apparent imbalance, questioning whether it was appropriate for an adult to engage in a public feud with a teenager. Others pointed out the contradiction, noting that any response would likely be criticized as unnecessary or inappropriate. This reflects a broader consensus that Bhad Babie, who rose to fame as a troubled teen on Dr. Phil, should recognize the pitfalls of amplifying drama involving a minor. Critics stress that her status as an adult and parent obligates her to avoid interactions that could harm Lil Tay's well-being or reputation. Physical confrontations could carry severe consequences for Bhad Babie. Assault charges against a minor would not only damage her career but also result in legal penalties. This reality has led many fans to urge her to stay in her lane and focus on her music and OnlyFans career, which reportedly earns her millions. Meanwhile, Lil Tay's actions have drawn their own share of criticism. Reviving an old feud, throwing expletive-laden insults, and flaunting wealth have led many to label her as desperate for attention. Critics argue that her antics are calculated, designed to generate buzz, particularly after her career stalled following a bitter custody battle and the highly publicized kidnapping hoax. Skepticism about Lil Tay's authenticity is widespread, with many accusing her of saying anything for attention and financial gain. Some have even drawn comparisons to Alabama Barker, the daughter of Blink 182's Travis Barker, whose attempts at viral fame have faced similar scrutiny. From showcasing extravagant gifts worth over £239,000 on social media, prompting backlash over Nepo presents, to cultural appropriation accusations for mimicking black culture, Alabama has frequently found herself in the crosshairs of controversy. Even her personal struggles, like her hospitalization due to nicotine withdrawal, became fodder for online criticism, with many questioning whether it was another publicity stunt. Adding to the skepticism, her dismissive comments about voting in the 2024 election led to accusations of of privilege and ignorance, further fueling public scrutiny. Much like Lil Tay, Alabama's viral moments often blur the line between genuine expression and calculated spectacle, leaving many to wonder, is it all just a performance for clout? These comparisons only strengthen public skepticism, with many now viewing Lil Tay's feud as a carefully orchestrated move to stay relevant. Many point to the timing of its resurgence and the mutual benefits both parties gain from the drama, suggesting that it's more about publicity than personal conflict. One of the biggest red flags for skeptics is the timing. The feud reignited just as Lil Tay returned to social media after her 2023 hiatus, making it seem like a strategic move to grab attention. This isn't the first time internet personalities have used controversy to stay relevant, and many suspect this is just another example. Beyond timing, both figures have clear incentives to keep the drama alive. Bhad Babie's career, spanning music and OnlyFans, thrives on her rebellious image, while Lil Tay's brand has always relied on shock value. Their public clash generates headlines, social media engagement, and increased visibility, benefiting them both. Online reactions reflect a growing skepticism toward the authenticity of their conflict. Some dismiss it as nothing more than recycled drama, comparing it to their 2018 feud. Others express fatigue with internet personalities stirring up controversy for attention. To many, this latest clash feels less like a genuine dispute and more like a carefully orchestrated stunt to stay in the spotlight. Beyond the feud itself, public discussions often shift to a more troubling topic: Lil Tay's history of alleged child exploitation. Lil Tay's career has long been marred by allegations of child exploitation, with many pointing fingers at her family. Public discussions frequently revolve around the roles her parents and older brother played in shaping her viral youngest flexer persona, one built on profanity-laced rants and exaggerated displays of wealth. Public scrutiny of Lil Tay's upbringing intensified over the years, with online communities dissecting her family's involvement. A 2020 Reddit thread discussed the issue, with many users asserting that both her mother and brother had a direct hand in exploiting her. Some claimed her older brother, who had failed to gain fame himself, pushed Lil Tay into the spotlight as a way to live vicariously through her success. Others pointed out that her mother lost her real estate job after using luxury client properties as backdrops for Lil Tay's videos, further proof in their eyes of unethical parental involvement. Many believe Lil Tay was never in control of her own persona. Instead, they argue, she was molded by the adults around her, people who saw her as a financial opportunity rather than a child in need of guidance. In 2020, Lil Tay publicly accused her father and stepmother of abuse, though the details of these allegations remain largely private. This revelation only deepened concerns about her well-being, with critics arguing that every adult in her life, whether it be her mother, brother, or father, had in some way failed to protect her. While no definitive legal conclusions were reached, the controversy cast a long shadow over her story, reinforcing the belief that her internet fame came at the cost of a stable and healthy upbringing. Discussions about Lil Tay often touch on the hardships she has endured, from her chaotic family life to the 2023 hoax surrounding her alleged death. While some view her actions as calculated attempts to stay relevant, others see them as a reflection of a childhood shaped by instability and exploitation. The 2023 Instagram posts falsely claiming Lil Tay and her brother had died were a turning point in public perception. While critics argue that the incident fits a pattern of using shock value for attention, supporters believe it highlights deeper issues of trauma and manipulation. Many note that Lil Tay has never had a stable support system, making it difficult for her to navigate fame without resorting to extreme measures. Though details remain unclear, Lil Tay has also alluded to past health problems, with some rumors suggesting she underwent open heart surgery. These claims, whether true or exaggerated, are often cited by supporters as evidence of her vulnerability. They argue that growing up in the spotlight without a reliable support network left her ill-equipped to handle the pressures of fame. Public responses to the feud have ranged from amusement to frustration, reflecting the internet's ability to both trivialize and dissect serious topics. The absurdity of the situation has fueled online humor, with users making jokes about Lil Tay's past controversies and the timing of the drama. Some responses, while dark, emphasize how detached the public has become from the real-life consequences of internet feuds. Amidst the jokes, some voices call for an end to the cycle of online drama. Frustrated observers argue that both Lil Tay and Bhad Babie would be better off focusing on personal growth rather than reigniting old conflicts for engagement. Their latest clash is just another chapter in a long pattern of public feuds, as both have built their brands on controversy and confrontation. History of picking fights. Both Lil Tay and Bhad Babie have cultivated public personas deeply intertwined with controversy and public feuds. Their histories of confrontations with fellow celebrities have not only kept them in the media spotlight, but have also shaped their careers in the entertainment industry. Lil Tay had a feud with JoJo Siwa, who also found herself caught in Lil Tay's crosshairs. The conflict began in April 2024, when Lil Tay was compared to JoJo in a social media post, which she quickly shut down. saying she didn't even know who JoJo was. Things escalated when Lil Tay criticized JoJo's transition into a more mature music career, accusing her of not writing her own song Karma and botting her YouTube views. She even threw a viral insult, calling JoJo a Madonna from Dollar Tree, which sparked even more online chatter. JoJo, who was already dealing with skepticism over her rebrand, seemingly liked and then unliked a post calling Lil Tay a pathetic meme, which only fueled the drama. Lil Tay responded by daring JoJo to address her directly, accusing her of deleting comments and backing down. The whole feud became another example of how social media turns minor comparisons into full-blown celebrity clashes. She also doubled down on claims that JoJo was inflating her online numbers, saying her music career was built on fake engagement. While JoJo mostly ignored the noise, the exchange highlighted the struggles of young internet personalities navigating fame, image changes, and the ever-present need to stay relevant online. Lil Tay almost picked a fight with Rice Gum after he accused her of bullying his younger sister, a claim that quickly gained attention online. Rather than ignoring the accusation, Lil Tay fired back with a YouTube video of her own, defending herself while also throwing shots at Rice Gum. This exchange added to her growing list of online feuds, further solidifying her reputation for engaging in internet drama. Though it never escalated into a full-blown battle like some of her other disputes, it was another example of how she thrived on controversy to keep her name in the spotlight. And as if feuds with outsiders weren't enough, Lil Tay also faced internal conflicts over her career direction within her own family. Her father pushed for professionalism, hoping to steer her toward a structured music career and a presence on platforms like TikTok. Meanwhile, her mother and brother doubled down on viral controversies, believing that her over-the-top persona was the key to maintaining her online fame. This struggle over her image and future only added to the turbulence surrounding her rise to internet stardom. Lil Tay isn't the only internet personality with a history of feuds. Bhad Babie has also been involved in several high-profile conflicts that have kept her name in the headlines. One of her most notable feuds was with Sky Jackson. This feud quickly became intense, escalating from online drama to legal action. It all started when Bhad Babie accused Sky of trying to talk to NBA YoungBoy, someone she had dated. She claimed Sky had a habit of showing interest in guys she had been with, which she found irritating. Sky, on the other hand, didn't publicly respond to these accusations, but seemed to subtly dismiss them by focusing on her projects and tweeting, "No time for negatives." However, Bhad Babie didn't let it go. She went on multiple Instagram rants calling Sky names, claiming she was obsessed with her and even threatening her. Things escalated when she directly stated that if she got her hands on Sky, it would be over with. This prompted Sky to take legal action. She filed a restraining order against Bhad Babie, citing harassment and threats that made her feel unsafe. In response, Bhad Babie doubled down on social media, posting about how she wouldn't apologize for being herself and dismissing Sky's actions as fake Hollywood behavior. She posted pictures of her gold and platinum records, suggesting she was focused on success while Sky was playing games. The situation got even messier when their mothers got involved. Danielle's mother, Barbara Bergoli, and Sky's mother, Kia Cole, exchanged heated messages, which Barbara then shared online. The argument between the moms quickly turned into its own spectacle. Even actress Debbie Ryan, who played Sky's babysitter on Jessie, seemed to react to the drama, liking and then unliking a tweet about it. This added another layer to the already public and messy situation. Eventually, things calmed down after Bhad Babie entered rehab. Sky Jackson dismissed the restraining order, stating that since Danielle had stopped threatening her and was seeking help, she felt it was no longer necessary. However, she made it clear that if things took a turn again, she wouldn't hesitate to reinstate the order. Bhad Babie's drama didn't stop with Ski. It kept going with Alabama Barker. Their beef started in December 2024 when Bhad Babie accused Alabama of trying to get with her boyfriend Levon during a short breakup. Since Levon is also the father of Bhad Babie's child, this accusation made things personal. Alabama denied it, saying she had no interest in him and was misled about his relationship status. She also threw some shade, calling him a bum and saying she wouldn't go after someone with a bad reputation. But that was just the beginning. On January 10th, 2025, Bhad Babie fired the first big shot by dropping a diss track called Overcooked. In the song, she accused Alabama of secretly dating Tyga and Soulja Boy and even hinted that she had been pregnant and had an abortion. Alabama clapped back fast, shutting down the rumors and calling them a pathetic attempt to gain attention. She made it clear that she was never pregnant, never had an abortion, and never even spent time alone with Tyga or Soulja Boy. Then Alabama dropped her own diss track, Cry Bobby, on February 7th. In it, she mocked Bhad Babie for still being being obsessed with LaVon and not being able to move on. She made fun of her for dragging out the drama and trying to stay relevant, but Bhad Babie wasn't done. On February 25th, she released another diss track called Miss Whitman. This time, she took things even further by not only dissing Alabama again, but also throwing shots at her dad, Travis Barker, and stepmother, Kourtney Kardashian. The music video even included a fake Travis Barker lookalike, making it clear that Bhad Babie wanted to hit where it hurt. Alabama hasn't directly responded to Miss Whitman yet, but she's still throwing shade on social media. She called Bhad Babie's attempts to copy her style flattering and made it clear that she's unbothered by the drama. Fans are now waiting to see if she'll drop another diss track or if she'll decide to let it go. Both Lil Tay and Bhad Babie are no strangers to controversy, and while they're busy feuding with each other, their long history of public fights with other celebrities shows that keeping the drama alive has been a key part of their careers, and with them, the drama is never really over. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, click on one of the boxes playing on your screen to watch more similar content.